You're listening to the Long Island Radio Show, hosted by Eileen Cronin. This is Bill Russo. Enjoy the show. Special guest is Paddy McCarthy.
I know how to make your shoes. Believe it or not. Sure, let's look your shoes any holes. I can fix it for you. I was a cobbler. And that's the truth.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. Yes, yeah. Okay.
But then I got my calling and then I became a drummer. Got into the music business. Played in the first open air rock festival in Ireland.
Yeah.
Open for Rory Gallagher, one of the greatest blues guitarists
Get
ever came out
out of here. One of my son loves Rory Gallagher.
Rory Gallagher, poor old Rory, a lot of us.
Whoa.
That was 1978.
Yeah.
22,000 people at the gig.
Man.
And we opened the gig. And actually, the guy that was doing the sound is now the sound engineer for U2 today. Joe
Son
Hurley,
of a gun.
who I was instrumental in coaxed him into the business, which I will admit.
Jeez.
Yeah. So,
how did you get into the Irish Examiner?
well, I delighted to give New York a shot and see how the rich and famous are living. They told me that I was going to pick up gold on the streets.
That's how my mother came
get a
here,
job
looking
about
for the
3 months.
gold. Yeah.
I was nearly the poor. But anyhow, I became a bartender in America.
Wow, good for you.
I probably drank more than I gave away. Anyhow, but no, I kid. So I done that for a couple of years and stood back from the music business and actually a man called Joe Murphy, who passed away, one of the greatest writers that worked for the Irish Echo.
Oh, Joe Murphy.
Which is 100 years old, and he saw something in what I was, and he asked me would I like to. He was starting another paper, Irish paper, called the Irish Voice, and he asked me would I come aboard, and I said, well, look, I never done this, but he said, you got something, would you be interested in some marketing for me? And this, I said, yeah. So all of a sudden, I went from there to doing a bit of writing, to moving on to doing my own.
Good for you.
I had a magazine called Irish Connections, which
you
I have
had
on the
Irish
shelf.
Connections?
That's me, yeah.
And do you still have that?
I have it on the shelves at the moment because it was a glossy magazine, beautiful
I know,
magazine.
I have 2 copies of that at home.
And the sponsorship wasn't as good as what it was costing me to print it. So I put it on the shelf for a while, but I have full intentions of bringing it back out again.
That's a nice magazine.
It was a beautiful magazine.
Yeah, I have that at home.
So in the meantime, I've done the paper. So the paper, the Irish Examiner, just keep that name out there.
I am, the Irish Examiner. It's a very good magazine. It's very, there's a lot of stuff in there.
A lot of people, contradicted it a little bit with the Irish Examiner in Cork, which was the Cork Examiner, changed their name to the Irish Examiner, and was now bought by the Irish Times in Ireland. And it's one of the biggest provincial papers in Ireland.
Well, I tell you, I think you've come a long way, really, and I think that, you've made a good name for yourself, and you should write a book yourself.
So any Mexican if they read that book?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of them that read it.
Eileen and I would read it.
Yeah.
I better get a hold of Hugh Hefner. Well, he's dead, is he?
Huh?
Hugh Hefner, he's dead.
How would I know? I don't know.
I need a bit of help from him.
Wow, very good.
No, yes, I'm working on the book, actually, to be honest.
Get out, are you?
I am, yeah.
Who's doing the book? The guy at the job?
Well, I'm banging it out myself and getting help on the sideline.
I hope it's Brad.
No, he's not. It's
that's too bad.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I think it's time for a tea break.
I think it is. I think you're getting bored of me, are you?
No, I'm not getting bored at all.
The producers are.
No, I'm the producer. Oh. I need a cup of tea. Could I please have?
Give that woman a drink there, because before we get off.
No, I don't drink. I just need a cup of tea.
I'll take it.
Please, and a song, please, on 88.7 FM Radio, Hofstra University. So how are we doing, kids? Did you have enough? Did you have any of that boiled raisin cake and tea out
there?
That
was delicious.
We're teed out.
You're teed out?
We're teed out.
Yes, the good Irish tea with the milk built in.
No, you can't. I can't.
It doesn't taste like berries, though.
It is berries.
Well,
yeah.
Then you must be used it.
You see?
Very lightly.
Yeah, get out of here.
You must be saving it.
Yeah, right. James Callahan was on here a couple of weeks ago with Sean Lane. He's the Grand Marshal of the
He
St.
is indeed,
Patrick's
very
Day
nice man.
Parade. He's very nice, isn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice man. He deserves it. Good lad.
Yeah. He was at the United Irish Counties.
He was
dance
indeed. I had a
show.
good chat with him.
Yeah. Did you?
I did.
That's
I
good.
did.
Nice
He
man.
said, "Do you still hang around like in Cronin?" I said, "We'll talk about that after."
Very funny. That's funny. But we had a nice at the installation of the offices and the scholarships at the Cork Club not so long ago. That was a very good night too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. Kevin Healy, the pipe major, led everybody into the hall. It was good. So what do you got coming up next now?
Well, we've got a lot of stuff, as you know, about St. Patrick's Day coming up. A lot of festivities going on, a lot of dances going on, a lot of everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a trip to Ireland.
Get out!
Yeah.
When are you going?
I'm going on Monday week. I'm going over there to see how
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah.
what I left behind me.
Do you need company? Are you going on your own?
See anything next time, my wife wouldn't ask me that. Yes, I go with my wife.
Well, maybe I have to go with the two of you.
Well, you can because we have 2 rooms.
What part of Cork are you going?
Oh, gee, I'm going to the city. Cork City.
Oh, man, I hate going into the
It'll
city.
probably be raining, as usual.
No, it won't be
know?
raining. No, you can't have
Yeah,
rain.
but the pubs will be dry.
Huh?
The pubs will be dry.
That's funny. Yeah. No, I'd rather go into Shannon. But anyway.
Yeah. I'm going into Shannon, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive up.
I
from
don't
there.
like going into Dublin. It's just like it's a mile walk up there.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. But anyway.
So that, like, and I'm, doing a bit of work for the Irish Examiner when I'm over there as well. You know.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice. That's
interviewing a
good.
couple of people over there.
Mhm.
And as I tell you, we're the paper's going great, and I'm excited about it. A lot of
Good.
things happening, and
Yeah.
the support is just growing and growing every day. And
Now, when you go to say you'll be at the Cork dance, you're going to be taking pictures and stuff?
will I be taking pictures?
Yeah, who takes the pictures?
The picture man,
They have
he's
they have a photographer.
otherwise known as photographer.
But we let Patty.
I don't know
just
why I
What's
did
that?
such a question, I swear.
No,
Joe,
I'd be sitting there watching
No
you.
idea.
Joe, why did I do that?
Because you love the show.
I guess so, Joe. I tell you, I don't know. I just don't
As you
know.
were asking me that question, I'd be watching what you were doing. But no, it's which, as you know, the Cork Tunnel, and it's nice, always beautiful. Great turnout, great to see people that you wouldn't see from one day to the other. And
Hey, and don't forget what I told you about Irish Day at Hofstra on March
I'm coming
8th.
out for that. I'm confirmed.
Okay, you
I
are
got onto them,
confirmed?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you got in touch with Jesse
Yes, I
Garcia?
did. I know Eileen Cronin,
Okay.
and I had to think about it before I answered it. So then, when I did, they said,
No,
It'll be
because all
funny.
the Irish organizations are going to be there. The
I know that,
AOH and the LAOH, every Irish organization, and Irish Family History Forum
Yeah, I think-
is the most crowded table in the whole place
Is that right? Wow.
because everybody wants to trace their
Right.
roots.
That's right.
And
nice.
I tell you, and Mike Curriger, is that his last name? How you say that?
Caraher.
Caraha. Well, everybody is always after him, and Susan, I forgot her last name.
Susan J. Cox.
J.
Murphy.
Cox, yeah. And everybody's always picking their bones and brain to find out where their ancestors came from. And there's great music there that day. And Tommy Mulvihill is there, and Tony Jackson is the MC. And it's just a great day with all the vendors and everybody there. It's just a fun day altogether. Yes, and Paddy McCarthy will be there. And it's just a fun day. I so appreciate the two of you coming out here today. It was very nice of you. I appreciate
well, we want to
it.
thank you, Eileen, because,
Yeah.
you're one of the most popular Irish radios that I've ever listened to.
Well, there isn't too many of us. Thank you.
Well, the time that you're on, you're not competing with anybody, and you do a great show. And we are privileged to be here.
Yes, thank you.
right?
Thank you so much for having us,
You know?
Eileen.
Oh,
and
you're
for
welcome. You're
I know you're
welcome.
pushing
Sharing
us
all
out
the
the door, but
information.
we don't mind that either. We know your time. But most of all, thank you so much, and thank you for supporting the Irish Examiner, and thank you to WRHU
You're welcome.
for giving
You're
us the
welcome.
time as well. I appreciate it so much.
Yes, thank
You
you
know?
so much.
Anytime,
All right.
anytime.
Putting us on.
And congratulations for being the Cork Woman of the Year.
Thank
That's
you very
great.
much.
That's
Oh, boy,
great.
yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you at the dance.
Oh, you will. You will.
She
The help
stopped
of
the
God.
night. She stopped the night that night.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And we're going to go back to more music, and we'll see you all on March 7th at Anton's.
Thank you.
And the music is Mickey Perry and Tommy Flynn Band. So we'll see you on the dance floor too, kids, okay? So coming up next now, we have, what are we playing next now?
Dream of Freedom. Dreams of Freedom.
Dreams of Freedom.
Playing.
All right. And this is it Patrick O'Sullivan or Patty O'Brien? Who is it?
And then Paddy O'Brien's afterwards. And then
Okay.
Paddy, so.
All right, good. All right, Dreams of Freedom on 88.7 FM, Radio Hofstra University.
Oh, the devil was a gun from the breast of all the pay. Ferryman is stranded on the quay. Sure, the Dublin nuts are dying on the way. Life is gone, and Molly, it is part of you and me. Everybody, where the strawberry bells sweep down to the liffey, you kiss away the worries of my brow. I love you all today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Thank you for listening to the Long Ireland Radio Show hosted by Eileen Cronin. The special guest was Paddy McCarthy. This has been a Fabintro YouTube channel production.